Every now and then people ask me to review something on this channel. A friend of mine says, hey, watch this, review this, talk about this, discuss this. And look, I'm a man of the people, so I do what I want, but every now and then I give in and review something that somebody wants me to. I've gotten multiple requests to review Longlegs, so that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna talk about Longlegs. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Before we get started, follow me over on X, Hometown0YT. You can also follow me on Instagram, Real Hometown Zero. Also, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think in the comments, and let's talk about this movie. So, Longlegs is a psychological thriller horror movie that takes place in the 90s. It is really, really, really good, and I enjoyed it way more than I thought I would. I didn't really know what to think because I didn't know literally anything about the movie other than that Nicolas Cage was in it. And that was it. That was the extent of my knowledge going into Longlegs. So a bunch of murders are committed across the state of Oregon. People are, it's like family murders, right? So basically like, it's all kind of the same MO. A husband goes crazy and kills his entire family. And somehow this guy who like has white makeup on his face and white hair and is really creepy and is clearly very obviously Nicolas Cage in makeup is somehow involved in the murders, and an FBI agent named Lee is trying to figure out why. So Maika Monroe plays Lee, and I didn't really like, I didn't enjoy her character, but I think that's kind of the point. She plays this like tortured soul who has some sort of like psychic abilities. She can clearly like sort of see that things are going to happen before they happen. She's a bit of a clairvoyant. And I wasn't really sure what to think of the character because she's so like down and dreary, but it actually serves the story well. And when you watch the movie to completion, it actually does make a lot of sense. So I don't want to spoil anything. This is going to be a completely spoiler-free review. So she's this FBI agent who is trying to figure out what's going on. She's assigned to the case. She's got this partner. And then it's kind of like her relationship to her mom, to potentially the killer, to like her boss at the FBI, the special agent in charge. And it's really just a good psychological horror movie. I really, really, really liked the ending. I think horror movies can be very hit or miss, and I feel like most of them are miss. You have to really like have kind of a bonkers ending. And I like when these movies have some sort of resolution. And this movie kind of like ties things up really well. The twist is awesome, and the way it's rolled out is really perfect. This movie is also directed by Osgood Perkins, who you probably wouldn't know, but you would know his father. His father was Anthony Perkins, who plays Norman Bates in Psycho. I almost said Norman Osborn, which is the Green Goblin. He does not play, in fact, Norman Osborn. He played Norman Bates in the Psycho films. Classic horror entry from Alfred Hitchcock. And its subsequent mediocre sequels. And he really has this very like intense style. I don't think it's the most unique style in the world. Very slow camera movements, characters speaking very slowly. Every word is very like plotted out and thoughtful and has its place in the film and in the script. So Nicolas Cage's performance is also really, really good. He is allowed to be kind of crazy and bonkers. And honestly, if you didn't know that it was him, you might not know that it's him. And I think that's kind of the best compliment I can give his performance. He's like clearly just insane and very unpredictable. And yeah, I really like this movie. It ends well. It's got a great twist. The acting is really good across the board. Blair Underwood, who you don't really see in that much anymore, he's great as the boss at the FBI. So yeah, really liked Longlegs, was worth the hype, and yeah, that's all I got. So hit me up in the comments, let me know what you think. Am I way off base? Is the movie hot trash? And again, follow me over on X and Instagram, and I'll see you next Wednesday at 9 a.m.